again. So second video review for this week is for Amber Alert by Barbara Winks. I have just posted my Goodreads review, so if you are on Facebook there is a link below all the other videos, or if you're on YouTube there is a link in the description below, so you can go and check that out. And like I said, this is a video review. So Amber Alert by Barbara Winks. Barbara did tell me that this wasn't straightforward lesfic when she sent it in for review, and I was absolutely happy with that. And this is exactly why I say what I say: give books a chance. Like, even if you don't think they're for you, or it doesn't meet with what you initially think it is, you should always give a book a chance. Because if you didn't pick up Amber Alert because it's not strictly lesfic as lesfic is associated, you'd be missing out on a fantastic story, and I would hate for that to happen. So when I get a Barbara Winks book, I know what I'm going to get. I know I'm going to get an absolute thriller of a read, and I just know it is going to be thought-provoking and emotional and draw me in as a reader. This one gave me chills. It really surpassed any expectation I had. It was brilliant, and like I say, even though it's not straightforward like lesbic as you would probably interpret it to be, there is a lesbian couple who are the main focus of this book, so it is, to me, lesbic. If it has a lesbian in it, lesbic. Or if it has somebody who is a character who leans towards something like that, then that's lesbic. So the lesbian couple take centre stage, but the book is told from the point of view of Anne. She is the main character. She is the aunt of the little girl who goes missing. So it's a really nail-biting story. As usual, Barbara's chosen darker elements of the world and she's turned them into you know, she's imprinted her fantastic ability to take the subjects and turn them into gripping, thrilling stories that really engage a reader. But she also does it in a way to raise awareness of how real and close to home these subjects are. They are very realistic. She does her very best to make them realistic, and the drama in it is as I would expect it to be if this was really happening in real life, which is a possibility. It always is a possibility with Barbara's books. Like I say, she does explore darker elements of the world, but that is great because it's just like pushing out into more of a mainstream, isn't it? It's like taking a lesbian character and pushing it into the mainstream, and this is what we want to do anyway. These books should be mainstream, so there shouldn't be this need for a separate category, but that's a whole different thing, and that's not part of this. But awesome. It was great of her to break out of that lesbic mold and go down a different path, use a lesbian character and just create a gripping story that didn't have any real sense of element of girl meets girl and romance. So following Chrissy and Rachel, they're the couple, through Anne's point of view, because it's all from Anne's perspective. It's all narrated in first person and it's just really well put together. She acts in such a commendable way to use her skills with law enforcement and her career to get to the bottom of what's happened, and it's a race against the clock, as it always is when children go missing. It's always a race against the clock because you don't know what's going to happen, and Barbara left this so open that we didn't know what was going to happen. We did get some background as to why Rosie was taken and gone missing, but that slowly developed and came to light throughout the book. So, but you didn't really know what was happening, and because from the character's point of view they had no idea what was happening, you're getting it through Anne's perspective. So you only have the information that Anne has, really. Other than a bit of background throughout the book. So she does, you know, put all the pieces together. Who committed such a crime? It's a horrid thing to do, take a child, and you know, the rest she just pulls it all together, pulls all the puzzle pieces together. So it's all Anne's point of view and how she feels about all of this. So it was very difficult to put this book down, totally difficult. I loved it, I was gripped, and it's one of those books where you need to keep reading because the pace of it encourages you just to keep going with the next chapter and the next chapter and the next chapter, because you've got to find out what happens. So I was absolutely gripped from the very start, and the pace kept the anticipation of what might happen. Would they find Rosie? Everything just really fresh, and it was written in a way, the way the words were written from Anne's point of view just kept and helped increase the intensity of the whole story. It really was absolutely brilliant. I can't fault it. It was a fantastic read, and I think everyone should give it a go. So because it was so good, I'm going to put a link in the description. I'll do that anyway, but I want you to go and grab a copy. I want you to try something different. I want you to give Barbara Winks's Amber Alert a try. It was very emotional read, but it was very good and really well worth it. So I hope you'll go and check it out. If you've read Amber Alert by Barbara Winks, please let me know. Please let me know what you thought of it. If you're going to read it, or if it's on your to read list, again, please let me know, because it's always great to hear what you're interested in reading. And if you do read it, I hope you really, really enjoy it. Bye.